Hi, and I'm going to share a little bit more today from my new book, Thrive, Applying Biblical and Quantum Energy Principles to a Transformed Life. I'm here with my friend Kim Chu, who is an essential oils expert and very passionate about using essential oils for health and wellness. So we're going to talk a little bit today. Kim, have you ever seen or heard of the experiments of Dr. Masaru Emoto?
Yes, I've read the book that you had on your last one you authored, and very fascinating.
It is. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this, these experiments were done at least 20 years ago, perhaps more, as a Japanese scientist. And what he did was he took water, and the initial water he took was from a polluted dam, and he put them in vials, and he exposed each vial of water to a different substance or influence. And his experiment is about understanding the power of different frequencies and the types of frequency. So if we look at the pictures here, we can see that when he took the water, after he did the exposure, he froze the water, and then he filmed it under dark field microscopy, which is where it's not squished in between two slides, it's just open, and so if it's moving, it can be seen as moving. So they do that a lot with blood when they're looking at blood. So what he did was he took the water and he did words, and he literally just taped the word to the vial of water. He also did pictures, and he did music or songs. So we have a visual frequency and vibration, we have a sound frequency and vibration, and then we just have the intention or the power of the meaning of the word itself. And these are really powerful experiments, and I teach on this in every session, and I really emphasize this, and it really goes into how we're made up. Everything is vibration, everything is frequency, and our body is 60 to 70% water. So everything we expose our body to, every type of vibration, has an effect and a power on changing our molecular structure. And so let's look at this for a second. We see that when he had really high, what I would call high frequency or positive words like peace, spirit, angel, we saw that the images created these beautiful snowflake-like patterns. They're very symmetrical. They're very even angelic, or appealing, like we would imagine a snowflake, very organized and structural, really organized geometry. And when he had words like "you disgust me" and "you fool," you can see that it was a very chaotic type of pattern. And so that's interesting. And then he took music, and so Air on a G String by Bach, which is a classical music, and so the harmony of that created another beautiful pattern. And Imagine by John Lennon, and I think that in this case, it's really about the intention and the lyrics of the song, not the music itself. And so that's why I did two different. One was the words attached to music, and that had a frequency, and then just classical music itself without words, and you can see the really beautiful results. And then the last thing he did was take pictures of dolphins and a lotus flower, and he taped those to the vial. And you can see those also created beautiful, and then also Amazing Grace. So I actually saw his picture of the word love, and I thought that would be an incredible ring to get made in diamonds. I have a picture of it. I thought, down the road, that's what I want. I want that ring of the Masaru Emoto's word love in the water crystals, and so then you're wearing that love intention on your body all the time. Wouldn't that be cool?
I would love that.
Yeah. So anyway, so these are some of his experiments. You can go online, you can see more of his experiments, but just really, he really manifested us understanding the power of frequency and vibration in words and intentions, which also means your thoughts, your words, your motives, what's really going on in your heart is communicated more than just what you say. It's the energy or the intention behind it, as well as the power of music, good and bad. And in another picture, we see heavy metal music as another chaotic pattern. And then also images, beautiful images. And I've done a lot of these experiments with people, and they're fun, using muscle testing to show the power of frequencies. In the next slide, This was a really cool experiment that you can recreate, and this was actually done by my friend. So this is a first-hand experiment. She took the picture, but I saw both of these jars live, so I can vet and validate the experiment. And what she did was she took white rice and put it in two different washed out peanut butter jars, and she put love and beauty on one and hate and ugly on the other. She set them in two different places in the house. And every day she would just go and read the words, but as she was reading the words, she would kind of feel the meaning or intention behind those words of hate and ugly, and then love and beauty. And this is what the rice looked like 3 weeks later. The love and beauty was still white, and I don't think she opened it and ate it, but it was still white and pretty. And then the hate and ugly, was brown, and even on the back side of the jar, it's really begun to rot. So it's kind of cool. You can try that experiment at home, and it's safe. And just for fun, it's great for homeschooling or your kids, or just to do it yourself and really, really emphasize the power of words. So that's pretty cool, huh?
That's awesome too.
Yeah. Huh. Great. So thanks. So do your rice experiment, speak kind words to each other and loving words, and buy my book and learn more ways to raise your vibration and raise your frequency.